Alright, we just started a two-player game, and this hand is so cute, I'm just going to keep it. There's only one land. I don't have any islands. It's a damage land, but it's a 2-on-2, so I have 80 life, which is kind of rigged. But I'm not going to abuse it and just mull into an ad nauseam hand or something like that, because I know I can just cast on turn with 80 life and win every time, but we're not going to do that. Okay, let's see here. The wolf will F8 for you. Excuse me. Looks like we play last. But this hand has just one land, but it's got a key, an opal, and a top. So I've got an opal online, and I've got a cantrip at 2. I've got future top in hand, and I've got a frantic search, which seems worse because I don't have that many lands yet. But I'm going to be able to get top and key out by turn 2, even if I whiff on land drops off the top 2. Use opal to spin and even dig with top and then flop it away if I have to. Or just flop it to play my fetch land, wait, and draw it again. Turn my opal back online. So my odds are actually fairly decent, I think, of being able to hit land drops here. And because I've got this just decent grip of starting cards, I think I'm just going to roll with it because I got the Nice Whisper to fill behind. It's not bad. So the question is here, do I lead the top or the key? Well, the answer is pretty simple. It's the top. The reason it's the top is there is another option, another line I could possibly take based on what my opponents do. And that is I can spin my top during my upkeep. I'm not going to do that because I can guarantee spin my top and drop my key with this line. And I get to see an additional card because I'll be drawing my card for turn, so I get to see one card deeper from my land. I don't mind flopping my top and having to replay it. Because otherwise I'm not going to have my Mox Opal online. Grim Monolith. Seems good. Grim Monolith and what? Wanderer? Yeah, seems very good. Big curve topper, so you can go straight into a 6-drop here. Maybe he drops a Soul Ring into a Boundless Realms, and then he's just ready to go to town next turn. Wanderer can do some pretty cool things when it gets a good piece of colorless ramp like that. Duran is typically a more fair general. And neither of these guys have played color fixed mana source. This guy is Swamp, and this guy has a single mountain for colored, so I don't think I'm too scared of their decks. I mean, Grim Monolith is usually played by better players in general, but I mean, it's a good stuff card as well. I haven't even looked at my ally's packing a Mana Drain. That's like exactly the kind of thing I want my ally to have. See, I'm so used to the real Mana Drain art that I had no clue what this card was. Mana Drain with a Tezzeret. And some weird looking Geist of St. Traft. I've played with this guy a lot of times. This name seems so familiar. I want to say this guy has me blocked, but he wasn't the one who hosted the game. I played against him before. Okay, Cyclonic Rift. Not exactly what we want. However, we've got a plan. We got a plan. And it's a play Voltaic key. What? Take a note about Voltaic key. Even right now, if there's opal, it's filtering me colorless mana to colored, and it's a 1-drop. That's one of the reasons I like it better than like a 2-rock. And there's lots of good 2-rocks I could be playing. So we're going to Mox Opal and do our cute little trick to find a land here. Even though this is the best hand, I just couldn't pass up doing something cute like this. Had I found my land, which is what I was actually hoping for, I could have just used this rift that I drew to bounce this back and say this Grape Shot been a land. Now, if we don't see lands, we could totally be screwed here. Oh, but we do you better than that. We've got Probe, Preordain. So we're going to draw into our top because we're going to flop it, right? We want to play our Watery Grave here. We don't have a play behind it, so we can play it tapped. Now, we can immediately play top and then flop top And the thing is, do I want to pay the extra life to see their hand? And the answer is yes. So I'm going to go Preordain bottom, get Tax and Probe, and Water Grave. In a normal game, when I'm not at 80 life, I might not have done it that way. Just depends on what decks I'm playing and whatnot. But in this case, no, it doesn't really matter. And a key here is my Sensei's Divining Top that's going to flop to draw itself to flop. Oh, that's kind of awkward. I didn't even think about that. No, I'm not going to do that because I have the Night's Whisper. Actually, that's not what I was thinking, but I think I subconsciously... Ooh, good card. And there's his colored fix. One of the reasons Guild Lotus is very strong with a bunch of the really powerful colorless rocks in this format, including something like Voltaic Key. I've been asked multiple times, why do you play Guild Lotus when it's off card? And, well, it's because it produces colored mana and costs colorless mana. That's literally the main reason. So this guy's off to the races, as they say. Oh god, and it's Sylvan Library, so he's refilling. So this guy's doing exactly what we want to do, but better right now, and with cards we play, because they're the most powerful card we would play in green. In fact, this is what I considered one of the top 5 cards you can play in green. So I prefer he'd have mana drained the Gilded Lotus. I have no fucking clue why. I completely forgot my ally. Why the fuck did you not mana drain the Gilded Lotus? I am so confused right now. Like, he would not have been able to play that. Actually, yeah, he wouldn't have been able to play the library behind it because he would have just had this open and he would have been screwed. Why didn't you mana drain Gilded Lotus? I was playing a 2-player game for a second. Like, what? Now I'm actually tempted to tempo him by bouncing that Lotus because now he can't recast it. Maybe that's what he was actually thinking. I want to say no, though. Did he message me or anything? Let's see. No, he's got me blocked. Of course he didn't message me. Either way, my top is going to cost nothing because it's going to produce a mana off Opal. If I tempo him, I'm missing a land drop. So of course, does I care about more about me or him? He could potentially still make his land drop, but 3 mana is a pretty damn huge swing. I'm assuming he's going to go to Tezzeret. I don't have the slightest clue what he's going to grab with it. I mean, possibly take this mana drain mana and turn it into a Soul Ring. Maybe he didn't counter this Gilded Lotus because he wants to copy it with Tezzeret. Then I would feel bad for saying there was something wrong with him. Maybe he goes and gets Sculpting Steel or Copy Artifacts and Enchantment. So I guess it would be Sculpting Steel to copy this Gilded Lotus, and then expects me to bounce it. And then I can actually lean on my ally, who's got Staff and In, which is extremely powerful, so I can actually kind of sit back in a 2 versus 2 game. I haven't really been thinking about that too much. I really should get in that 2v2 mindset here. My allies, I'm so used to them doing nothing and just kind of goldfishing with someone sitting next to me who's not trying to stop me that I forget that sometimes they actually know what they're doing here. I'm going to say this is Sculpting Steel. I'm calling it right now. Show me the money. He's got lots of artifacts. Staff of Men, that's something you get Sculpting Steel. Is it going to be Soul Ring or is it going to be Sculpting Steel or is it going to be Mana Crypt? Take your bets. Maybe even Mana Vault. Mana Crypt. Fail. Why don't you counter the Gilded Lotus, noob? I guess, what extra would he get a play off? It's not like he could get in Geist. Yeah, he could, because he would copy the Lotus and then he would split the Geist Trap. So you get the aggro down. Not that Geist Trap will ever be relevant in this game, but it's something, I guess. Wander's a scary deck. I'm really tempted just to bounce this because he's at 4. This could have been his reach. Even if he has land drops, this sets him back because then he has to recast it. Decisions to be made. Top? Oops. So do I probe out or do I preordain? Preordain lets me see more cards, have a better chance of making a land drop. Or I can bounce a Gilded Lotus. And guarantee that I don't get to do what I'm wanting to do here. Okay, double black guy. You ain't got anything from my sensei's dividing top. Who you trying to fool here? So tempted to play this greedy because God knows what this guy's going to do. I really don't like missing land drops. If this were an FFA game, there's no way I would care about this guy's Gilded Lotus more than I would my own land drops, which has his build. So I kind of want to take that line. That, and I'm just incredibly greedy. Plus, I want to see if this hand actually could get there. So, we'll do it like this. Blue. Draw a card. Probe. Look at your hand and see what you get to play off this Gilded Lotus. Oh boy. Karn Sphinx Destructive Force, and we don't have an answer to the Sphinx. Yowza. That makes my play decision a little bit better. I'm glad I thought about that. Hip hip hooray for thinking. Grape Shot's not what I want right here. Frantic Search costs 1 to Bennett and see a couple extra cards. Definitely think I'm going to want to keep these 3, but not necessarily. Oh, he's got his own Mox Opal off the top. You SOBs. So you're going to go straight back into the Lotus. Wow. Hate sword. Oh, he doesn't have Metalcraft on. Heh. Same issues as me, my friend. Really interested what this Tezzeret goes for next. Is he just going to go for Soul Ring is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Who's his commander? Charm, right? Like, this isn't super relevant right now. This is more relevant, actually. Whereas Tezzeret will die to the Duran if he doesn't do something about it. I'm assuming he has clones in this deck because he's playing Charm, so I know he's at least got Metamorph, but that costs 4 as far as converted mana cost. So he doesn't just want to kill his Tezzeret to try to protect his Tezzeret. I don't know what he has in his package here. Toy Academy's League would be action map every time. Okay, I'm getting bored. I'm about to put some music on or something. Okay, buddy. You won the flip. Do something. Let's see here. Papa Roach. No, not that old. No, I don't want that. What do I want to listen to? I want to listen to this. There we go. I knew you wouldn't be done doing anything yet, friend. Staff of Men, copy Staff of Men, double draws. Kill the creature, protect Tezzeret. There you go. Now go get Sculpting Steel. Oh no, because I killed it. I got rid of the Gilded Lotus. I guess we can go get the Soul Ring and prep for his next turn. But you'd think if that was his line, he'd have kept the white land open for guys to St. Draft. So I have absolutely no clue what he's going to do here. If he gets a soloing anywhere, I swear to God, I just want to slap him. He's probably blocked me. He doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He plays good cards, though. What the fuck? I think I played against this guy lots of times. He didn't block me until I played him like 15 times or something. Just randomly tap out for no reason. God. I hope my opponent plays like top decks like a Vandal Blast and chooses not to play his Gyarados and this guy drops a Winter Orb. Actually, I don't hope that happens, but okie dokie. So I can filter with this Frantic Search right now. Actually, no, I can't because I need to get to 3 and have to replay this top if I want to do that. So, I should have been thinking about this already. I'm going to open with the Preordain because it has the best chance of hitting the land. Playing last, missing a land drop, going hard. Bottom, top. We've already got a red splash, so this is just going to be C. So we're going to play our top to get our Opal back online. And then we're just going to simply cast Night's Whisper. I'm awakening Future Sight. Let's go. Oh, I like my odds here. I like my odds here, gentlemen. So this is a net cost of 1 with Future Sight. So right now this is 6 mana to win the game. That seems good, considering I've got 4. Seems really good. Frantic Search will tap for even. So I get to see at least 3 cards. Land Soul Ring, good game. Land Lotus Petal, good game. Land Chrome Mox, good game. What else wins? When I get to see 3. Lots of wonderful things. Actually, just Soul Ring wins because I've got the key. That's right. I've got the key to the city. Did he untap his Grim Monarch last turn? I just didn't pay any attention. Yes, sir, he did. So does that curve him into Consecrated Sphinx? That seems incredibly bad. Like, insanely bad. Oh, God. And we do not have a removal. Because even though we saw dude's hand, he used Hero's Downfall on the fucking Duran. Oh, God. Not good. Not good at all. You know what that means? We gotta hit that one I was just talking about. It's time to go hard.